Pisces, what's happening? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome here to my channel. So I'm just going to tell you about the reading and launch right into it. You know, I love having you guys here, but I want to respect your time at the beginning with an intro and not make it super long. So it is time for July 2021 month ahead tarot card readings. I will be using the Essential Tarot card deck, and you guys probably don't see this in the rotation very often. This is the first deck that I ever received on my guide to become, on my way to becoming a tarot card reader. And I like to keep them, you know, I like to keep them very fresh, and I don't want any tears on them. So I bring them down for special occasions, and this was one of those special occasions. So this is going to be a general tarot card reading for Pisces in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And of course, any Pisces cross watchers. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. Just going to clear the deck, and I'm just going to clear my throat. Hold on. So angel number 111 just came up. And I'm going to get right into your reading. So once again, I feel like somebody needs to hear that this is a general reading. If you guys want a private reading, I do take a few clients every week. My email address is down below. Pisces. It looks like the gloves are off. You know, it just really, I find that Pisces, because you guys are a water sign and you like to go with the flow and everything, you know, not to call you weak-spirited or weak-minded or anything like that. It's like you'd rather avoid confrontation on most occasions, but it does look like here you being called to defend yourself or somebody else, and like you're really rising to the occasion here. So the Knight of Swords, he is ready to defend himself, defend his loved ones. You know, because this is a swords card, it does represent air, and air represents your intellect. So it looks like you could have quite a battle of wits with somebody in July. And if there was any shyness about it before or any reluctance, it's like, we're done having this conversation, and you're going to stand up and probably shock quite a few people around you, because it's going to be a mic drop. You know what I mean? My dog just made some really bizarre sound, so we'll just carry on. That was very weird. So yeah, it's going to be one of those moments where everybody's like, huh, wow, okay, so this is going to be probably an impressive earth-scorching diatribe. And you guys don't usually do that, you know what I mean? You try to find a more amenable sort of solution to problems. So I kind of admire this when it comes in for you guys, and just know that you're probably going to be called upon, so you might want to brace yourself to do that a little bit. You've got the Queen of Cups here. So this is really important too. When this happens here, it's important to kind of keep your emotions under control, okay? This is going to be something where you're going to have to bring all of your sharpness, leave the emotions out of it. So do you need to practice to do that? You've got the Queen of Cups, you know, and she's very in control here, but she's also very closed off. So it's like you're going to have to practice tapping into certain aspects of how you operate. There is some people that can just be so cut and dry and emotionless. And then there's some people that can't separate it. Like while having an argument or a debate or a disagreement, you know, things can turn really ugly, and name calling, and, you know, this is where people erupt into violence, you know, fist fights or whatever, but there's no need for it to come to that. So using the Queen of Cups energy to shut off the emotional valve, and the Knight of Swords to bring up that defense mechanism, because they can be mutually exclusive, you know. So you're going to be called on to do that. And you really just want to be as cold as ice when this happens, because otherwise people can taunt you into doing something a little bit more than you would otherwise consider doing. Or you could have an epic meltdown. Those are nothing but embarrassing. Like, you'd really, like, if you had the option between being the mic drop moment, the author of the mic drop moment, or being like a complete fool and lunging at somebody, and you know what I mean, and then it's on YouTube and everybody's laughing. It's not a good look. And you know what? There's such a thing with social media. Everybody's always filming everything. So you could have a moment and somebody's like, oh, check this out. They send it to their friend, and then like everybody in the world can see it, like including prospective employers, you know. So you really got to watch this stuff. Life was a lot easier before there was video cameras everywhere. So you have another knight here. So you do have, and this could be a fight over money, you know. That's very, very challenging and difficult. This is why, you know, if you're going to lend money to people that you know, you should right away consider it a gift, because you're probably never, ever going to get it back. So that could be a point of consideration before you even start or accept an invitation for an argument from somebody else. Because you have the two knights here, you could be defending your income also. It's very fascinating what I'm seeing here. There is somebody coming in. I see them taking advantage of you to a certain degree, and then what they're trying to do is defend themselves and try and flip the script and make it feel like it's your fault. So you're going to have to be able to absorb that very quickly and sort of do all the data analysis and like, what are they even doing right now? And recognize where they are in life a little bit, you know, because somebody has to be, I want to say, sort of desperate or just not emotionally mature. So there's a lot that you're probably going to have to let go and forgive with this also. And you might have to just let go and forgive the loan as well. Like I said before, I mean, we're not bankers, you know, as an individual person, probably most of us anyway. But it can be, in families, friendships, money is such a thing. Like I said before, just don't give anybody money unless you're prepared to say, yeah, you're welcome, and not expect it to come back ever. And that's what I see this bone being picked over, is something financial. And for some reason, the other person is going to start it, even though you were the person that helped them out. So that's a measure of how much guilt they're feeling. Like, if you can step back and withhold your emotions and use everything just from your brain instead of your heart, in this particular instance, you'll be able to really read them. You say, okay, well, they're feeling guilty, or, you know, they still haven't found a job, or, you know, they've got this and that going on. So instead of dealing with it, they're coming at me, the person who helped them out. So, you know, but you can still sort of give them a life lesson. You know, it's really time for you to grow up. Like, you know, I'm trying to help you, and here you are trying to pick a fight with me. So this could really be pivotal for you, for how other people see you, because you're not going to allow yourself to be taken advantage of. And you could actually help this other person develop a little bit, you know, where they can start taking responsibility, and they can have themselves shook because you finally gave them a piece of your mind. You know, instead of just say, oh, no, it's okay, and how much more money do you need anyway? You know, instead of being the bottomless pit of generosity. So funny that the next card that came out is the 5 of Rods. So you can see that this is like a battlefront. You know, there's people close enough to each other, and they're like, war, you know. So this is very interesting. So you're being reminded again with this card just to pick and choose your words carefully. You know, you probably do want to remain friends or have some sort of a relationship with somebody in your family. Just choose your words wisely, choose your timing wisely. Just sort of give them the benefit of, you know, if they were a screaming toddler, you know what I mean? Kind of look at them that way. And they just need a darn good scolding. And it looks like you're going to be the one to do it this month, Pisces. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. So good luck with all of this. And let's see in your next reading if it resolves. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.